Welcome, everybody, to Library Out Loud, the official podcast for Handley Regional Library System. I'm Matt Swain, Public Relations Manager for the system, and we have a special episode today from our Youth Services Department. We've got Donna, the Head of Youth Services for Handley Regional Library System, and we also have Katie, the Youth Services Supervisor at Handley Library. So Donna and Katie, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Matt.
It's nice to be here.
Well, guys, I know that we've got a lot of really great things going on. We are in the middle of a fantastic youth fall reading program, and we also have a really exciting program coming up in the wintertime for kids, teens, and families. Can you kind of kick us off, Donna, and tell us a little bit about the fall reading program?
Yes, the Fall Reading Challenge was an emphasis on family traditions. Every family, wherever you live and however your family is made up of adults and children, it has its own dynamic. And within that dynamic, there's many, many traditions. I can think back as a child of some of the traditions that I had in my family, and then those traditions have come through into my family as I am an adult, and so we wanted to celebrate those. And so we've been hearing great things from the students, the children, and their parents as they come into the library. The challenge actually began at the end of October, so it went all the way through November, and it's continuing through December. There's plenty to do, and the finale and the last day for being participant in this Fall Reading Challenge is going to be New Year's Eve. What great occasion is New Year's Eve, and what family traditions does your family have? So this is going to be exciting for us.
Yeah, so that's right. Even though we all can't really physically be together in person, we can still celebrate and get together reading online. So it's very easy to access any of our reading challenges ongoing, but the Family Traditions Fall Reading Challenge can be found directly on our website if you went to handleyregional.org/youth fall reading. There is a great page that has a list of resources for you and your family to determine how you want to celebrate and read this season. So on this page, you'll find out how to get started. If you are new to doing reading challenges with our library system, we use an amazing reading app called Beanstack, where it is super easy to track, scanning the barcode, setting a timer through the app based on your age. And you'll find more information on this webpage, including any virtual programs we have set up, any online activities, because you have to remember, the more you're participating, the more chances you have to potentially win prizes for your reading.
And you mentioned, Katie, virtual programs there. I know that we've got a really special one coming up for the holidays.
We do. At the Handley branch, we're very excited to launch a virtual version of the Gingerbread Jamboree. We have a great setup that we're so excited to share with everyone that will take place on Saturday, December 19th at 2 p.m. on the library Facebook page at Handley Regional. So to celebrate, we will have a gingerbread read aloud, a puppet show, and some more add-on virtual programs that complement all things gingerbread. Like, if you want to continue the celebration and exploration as a family, we are also providing grab-and-go kits, one per child, that include things from supplies to do a science experiment, to a craft, to understanding a retelling version of the story we will explore in the program. So we're really excited to celebrate the holiday season, even though it is virtual. So we are looking forward to that.
Yes, in fact, between last Friday, Saturday was a busy day at the Bowman Library where I was working, and then today I have been sending people to the webpage and also to tell them to go and pick up a grab-and-go kit. And the delight that I'm seeing in everybody's faces, I think that it's going to be a real hit, and I'm excited that our library system is offering this. I also have been talking to people that as an activity, part of the family traditions, they are taking our idea to do a scrapbook. And they're doing scrapbook pages for each one of the holidays and events that they celebrate in their lives. Because it is a lot of holidays between October 31st and December 31st, but there's also activities like, what is the tradition of going to school? Do you put something in your child's hand as they go out the door? Is there a greeting that you have when they come home from school? Are there sports that you play? Are there games and game boards that you have? All these traditions that don't have to necessarily be around holidays. But I'm excited by what I'm hearing people are doing, and maybe it's unifying the family, because as we are looking at this year of 2020, it has really been something for us. And I want to throw out this statement because it comes from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And when they say in the story that he stank, stunk, I think it's something we can say about 2020. And so we're looking forward to getting through this family traditions and into the new year.
So Donna, I know there's a lot of energy around this program, a lot of excitement, a lot of things going on, and we know that we're going to do our best to carry that same energy and even create some more excitement for the winter reading program as well.
Oh, yes, winter reading program. The challenge that's coming up for us is to read books throughout the month of January. The theme underlying is books like us, looking for stories that represent your family and you in the book. So Books Like Us, our winter reading program. It's a good time when it's cold outside to snuggle up with a book. And so that's what the winter reading program is all about. It's going to have the same elements as our other reading programs. There's activities to complete. There's books to put in and log your activities that go along with those books. And then there will be tickets, virtual tickets to put in for prizes and prizes to be won, all in the month of January.
So Katie, we know that, we have a powerful 24/7 digital library that's on our website. You can get to it directly from the homepage. And this has resources for all ages. And we do this as a way to provide ways for our patrons to connect with the library, whether they are at home or on the go, and really just kind of outside the walls of the library, and really just provide these additional tools and tips and resources. Tell us a little bit about one that you would recommend.
Sure. So just like, there is a book for everyone, there really is an online database for everyone through our library system. So if we were to think about those families at home that are maybe needing a little extra homework help this year, the library has you covered. So a database I would highlight is one that's sort of new to us. It's called Gale in Context Elementary. And this database really focuses on grades K through 5 primarily. So I am a visual learner, and this is one of the reasons that I really love this new database, because it is very easy to access, both for the young student and for parents at home, and even for educators. So if I went to the Gale in Context page that is linked directly through our website, I could search and explore based on theme or topic. And throughout these pages, you will have information broken down by videos, information, magazine articles, and whatnot. I also really like that there is a feature just for educators. At the bottom, you would find a direct link that will help educators and teachers use this database in their classroom, or even just use bits and pieces of it to help those early learners get to practicing those research skills and learning new information. So Gale in Context Elementary is a database to be on the lookout for as we go into 2021 and we continue our school year, whether we are distance learning or going back to the classroom, it's a great way to explore and learn.
And that's one of the things I really like about being at the library system. We always have a resource or tool available for you, and whether it's some type of recommendation, we always have something that can kind of help you to learn or take that next step. Donna, what about reading recommendations? I know there's a lot of different choices out there. What's something that you would recommend right now to our patrons?
Oh, I just finished reading a series. I do love books and series because you get started with the characters and the setting, and you just keep on going. And one that I was able to read all the way through the three books that are in the series is the Winter House series by Dan Gooderson. It's filled with mystery, but what is so neat is that there's codes to unravel, to find out the mystery, to solve it. And it can be word codes or number codes, location codes, maps, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful book. I've read some other stories with the Penderwicks, the family of girls that have a single father that is raising them, and all of their adventures. And they just have a good time together. The older one taking care of the younger 4-year-old, and you can see them as they go through the different seasons and stuff. So I've been enjoying that. And then another book of series is the Vanderbeekers of 141st Street. And I've been reading through that, and there's a new book that's coming out that I just can hardly wait to read. Events that happen around their house and their community, mysteries to be solved, excitement and adventures to join in and read. Some really good reading for upper elementary.
Well, Katie and Donna, thanks so much for virtually sitting down with me today. We know there's a lot of great things going on, like we mentioned, with the reading programs, the database that's available, and also just different reading recommendations. I think it's a really big help for the community, so I appreciate your time on that. And folks, if you'd like to hear any more podcasts from Library Out Loud, you can listen on iHeart. You can also hear us on SoundCloud and iTunes, and also on the website at hanleyregional.org.
Hi folks, I'm Katie Moss, the Youth Services Supervisor at Hanley Branch, a part of the Hanley Regional Library System. I'm inviting you to celebrate with your family and our library's Family Traditions Fall Reading Challenge. This is starting now through December 31st, where kids and teens can earn online badges, stickers, and other prizes based on the number of books you've read. Plus, you'll get to share your family traditions, learn about other cultures, and maybe even create new memories this holiday season. Learn more, see upcoming programs, and register at hanleyregional.org.